What is good? It's me, your boy, your friend, neighborhood nerd, the Bobo, and tonight we are back with Weekly Geekly, the first Weekly Geekly of the year, and also our 8th episode. So, props on that, props on that. Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me get my effects, because y'all know I like my effects.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
But like I said, we are into the year 2015, of course. Yeah. Studio audience agrees.
I actually clapped.
Yeah, so of course, as you saw, my boy DJ Horus is on the mic with that. And right now, unfortunately, our girl Doomsday, she wasn't able to join us. She's probably getting over her hangover from New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. So Godspeed and big ups to Doomsday. Hope you're watching wherever you are. So we're going to get into, like I said, the week's news, everything that's gone down. Firstly, I want to start off with they got them motherfuckers from Lizard Squad. Oh, they got them. It was a weird day coming.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so if you do not remember the guys from Lizard Squad were the assholes who took down the PSN Xbox Live on Christmas. And with them doing that, they kind of put a target on their back. And I'm so happy that they did because a lot of people started gunning for them. And this week, various members of Lizard Squad were arrested and put in jail. Yeah, so that's a win.
Yes, we just need to cut the whole swatting thing down. Once we get the whole swatting, that we're good. We're good gaming wise.
Yeah, we're good. And then if we get our game developers to actually make good games that don't glitch or lag, then we'll be really good.
That's a whole nother conversation.
All right, so people, of course, we got a lot of good news to talk about this week. Right now, if you guys are already seeing the show before, we start off with our comic books. Well, we're going to start off with comic book and movie news. Really, that's kind of what it divulges into. This week, Marvel put out a lot of teasers. I'll say they put out a ant-sized teaser for Ant-Man, and they put out a human-sized teaser for the teaser for Ant-Man, and then next week they're going to be putting out the actual teaser promo for Ant-Man. I'll be honest with you, Ant-Man's been kind of quiet. Everybody's been talking about Avengers and Black Panther and all this and that, but they announced Ant-Man a couple years ago, and it just kind of died. Yeah, so with Ant-Man being, like I said, the first up, so for the year, it's going to be kind of gangster. Ant-Man is going to be coming out soon. I'm trying to remember what the date particularly, if I have it. But yeah, it's going to be coming out. I think it's going to be one of the first Marvel movies to hit in this next phase, and then it'll be Avengers, and then, like I said, kind of go on from there. What we're really looking forward to is the actual footage of the movie, because they've shown clips, they've shown pictures, they've shown promo posters. You get to see that the Wasp is going to be in this movie. That's going to be kind of good because, like I said, if you guys know the comic book history, the Wasp was originally Jan, and then she died, and then it was Hank took up the mantle, but he became Yellow Jacket, and that's the version they're going to do this time of Yellow Jacket as the villain. And with Yellow Jacket, he also then came back and became the Wasp. It's a little bit convoluted history, but yeah.
It's convoluted. I was I'm listening. I'm as a outsider to a lot of the comic book stuff, because comic book stuff is so much crap to cover. It already sounds like a whole lot that you would probably need to read to really get into it yourself. I mean, it's some of those things that you can't really explain. They would just have to read it themselves.
Yeah, they would have to see it themselves. You have to kind of go into the life of Hank Pym and kind of see how it was all messed up. But yeah, with this Yellow Jacket, they've given him extra arms. He has 6 arms. So this is going to be a dynamic that we haven't seen out of the villain. So he could be a completely different Yellow Jacket than we've seen altogether. So technically, Hank got 2 of his suits stolen. Also in comic book and movie news, if you see, I'm wearing a James Bond shirt, and a lot of people have been saying that black people can't wear James Bond stuff a lot, or can be James Bond, or whichever one you feel. But if you guys don't know, that they are actually petitioning to make this Sony hacked email a reality. everybody knows that Sony had an issue. What was it, about 2 weeks back?
A little bit more than that.
Yeah, but a lot of emails and things were released, a lot of information got out there, and they were like, in one of the emails, hey, you know who would be good James Bond? Ooh, Idris Elba.
I'll support it.
And the internet approves as well as DJ Horus, and like there's been a lot of fan art and a lot of like said deviant posts and kind of mashups showing the illustrious Mr. Alba as 007. And honestly, I would love to see that. I've been a big Pierce Brosnan fan, as DJ Horus knows. I don't too much care for Daniel Craig. I'm kind of waiting for his run to be over. But to see Idris Elba kind of take up the reins, if they let that happen, that would be amazing. What you think on it, DJ?
I'm also a Pierce Brosnan fan. I mean, especially for me, since I grew up with him as my James Bond, so I'm more attached to Pierce than anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with Daniel Craig, the reason why I'm not so upset with him being James Bond is because he's more of a serious James than the rest. Like, the one thing, that reason why a lot of people don't really like him as James Bond is because he's more serious, he's more mature, he's more action-packed, while the rest was all about the charismatic version of James Bond, the guy that can woo girls into bed at the same time, be a secret agent, and play around with cool toys. So, while Daniel, I would shoot you straight in the face in the middle of the street.
Yeah, it's not that he shoots you straight in the face. I don't know. He just doesn't have that. Like, I'm okay with James Bond being aggressive. I'm okay with James Bond getting the job done. But he just doesn't have that 007 swagger to me. Everybody says they see it, but I don't know.
No, he's not really charismatic. He's not at all. Like, he looks really burly. I want to say burly.
Mm-hmm. Burly. Barley.
He looks tired, old.
All the time. God, he looks tired all the time.
Yeah, he looks like I would like. It's so weird because like his I guess his time frame as James Bond seems like more of a prequel, if anything.
Well, it's not more of a prequel. Like I said, it's just a different time. It's a different era. Like it's a different. It feels like a different universe completely.
Yeah, it's like with him, it just feels like he's really sick and tired of doing this already. I feel like
he was sick and tired of doing it from the first movie. He was like, "Yeah, am I done now?
Yeah, am I done? Can I go home? I gotta go to this damn casino. Damn, get my balls beat up."
Yeah, get my balls beat up. Hashtag. All right, so with that being said, you guys do know that Daniel Craig has another movie coming out, and I'm thinking as if they're already talking in the works of getting another Bond, that Spectre may be the last Daniel Craig movie. Firstly,
it's every 4 movies, I believe. Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, so yeah, well, for the newer Bonds, it's probably every 4 movies. Because do you remember how many movies Sean Connery had?
We don't talk about Sean Connery, all right? That's a whole collection.
That's an iconic class right there, man. It's an iconic class of Bond.
We don't talk about him or Roger Moore. We don't talk about nothing.
Yeah, leave those movies alone. So with the actual coming to a close of Daniel Craig's era, it would be nice to see a fresh face as Bond. That isn't Caucasian, I would say. But if he is, cool. It's whatever you guys choose. Like you act like we're not gonna watch the movie. So with this also, I've read this week that Michael Bay is turning his childhood ruining skills and magic towards another action-packed future of our lives. Boy. Michael Bay is looking at ThunderCats.
Oh boy!
God help us all.
So what's left? He-Man.
Oh, he probably may do He-Man. He's got if you're a Hanna-Barbera fan, Conan the Barbarian, Thundar the Barbarian. Yeah, you have the Herculoids. You have Johnny Quest. If he touches Johnny Quest,
no! Stop! No one touching Johnny Quest. No one is touching. All right, we will petition the crap out of that. It's not happening. No.
God.
ThunderCats, I'll let it go.
I'm not gonna let ThunderCats go. Fuck that. I'm sorry.
What are you gonna expect? Because as far as I'm concerned, people are gonna still sit down and watch it. As much as it's really painful to accept the fact that Michael Bay done not only ruined Transformers, but TMNT as well. quite terrible.
I try to warn y'all. No, give it a chance. Give it a chance. Call that.
Listen, it looked pretty cool. It was doing well, but then some of the parts was like too Michael Bay-ish, because it's like he wasn't director of that movie. He was an executive producer, so it felt like
it was his movie.
You know, like you thought, oh well, there's still room to breathe because he's not directing this movie, but nope, it still had his name on it. Like when you watch the movie, you're like, yeah, this is Michael Bay.
Just face shots of Megan Fox, ass shots of Megan Fox, explosions, random like product placements. Oh yeah, slow-mos out the ass.
Like it's Michael Bay. It's Michael. You might as well just that movie. Like,
let's just get it over with. We got it. We understand.
I feel like, you know, with him directing ThunderCats, hopefully that might be the last straw, because you know there's far that you can push something. So with ThunderCats, hopefully like the fans like, know it, we're done with you doing stuff. You cash cow, like let it go. So, you know, hopefully with ThunderCats that might be the last straw. But at the same time, the reason why I'm not so upset about him doing ThunderCats is because with him doing ThunderCats, we'll promote the show again, and Cartoon Network canceled the recent reiteration of ThunderCats, which was good, by the way.
It was okay. So, it was a different taking on the story. I like the way how they made the ThunderCats, like how everything was already like set up and everybody was in their factions and tribes. They didn't escape from a planet. They were either on that said planet of Thundera or they were on Earth. And like, I that's the thing I couldn't get. I didn't know if they were on Thundera or Earth, but they gave you a new look on Lion-O and Tigra. That was kind of gangster.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was a fresh new start that really reminded me.
But when I thought they killed my dog Panthro, I was done with that. I think that's what happened with a lot of people. They were like, yeah, Panthro's dead. Everybody just stopped watching.
But he wasn't dead though.
I know. And then we came back. Wait, he was alive? Oh, I could have been watching. I gotta catch up. Now I gotta catch up.
It was a 2-episode special. So like, if you watched the whole thing, you would have found out that Panther was dead. It's like you watched the first episode, like.
As soon as I heard Panther was dead, I changed the channel. I'm sorry. They were like, Panther was dead. Oh, he is though. Click.
Like, bro, watch the whole like premiere first.
I got time for that. But I'm scared though. Honestly and truly, I'm scared. Another kind of remake or sequel. They don't even call what do you call a 5-movie or 8-movie run? Like God, Sylvester Stallone has announced as well the next Rambo, Last Blood is a go. Like he's in production to where he's gonna start up the development and everything and scripts. Probably like is in editing, things like that. So. We'll see where that goes. We've got the new Mad Max. We'll see if it's going to be Sylvester kind of doing the Rambo or if they're going to actually reboot it. We'll see. I'd like to see a reboot of Rambo because it was a great series. It was a great series.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see a reboot of that. But I'm really waiting on Mad Max though. Mad Max.
Oh yeah, Fury Road is going to be a beast.
Just before it comes out, I'm gonna watch the last 3 movies. When the movie comes out, I'm like, okay, I'm up to date. I know what's going on.
Well, this is going to be a reboot, so it's a restart. So it's going to be, like I said, a rehashing of the original, but like a lot better. I love how we can take a lot of the new older movies that we loved and kind of like bring it into the new technology and the new special effects that we have. Even though it does give me a lot of nerd rage to see it done improperly at times, it's really good to actually see these things still get the light of day.
Well, with Mad Max, you don't have to really get that pain and agony.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good ass movie. Hopefully, they do not mess the script up. If they mess the script up, that's the only thing.
It's the guy who made the first 3. So as far as he can't really mess that script up.
Yeah. Because like I said, Mad Max, the action will be there. It's just that you gotta make sure that the dialogue is also right. You don't want to end up like Waterworld.
That movie was long as hell.
Yeah, well, if Doomsday can hear me, so she probably gotta chill down her spine every time I mention Waterworld. She goes off.
I mean, I personally like the idea of Waterworld. It was just too long. Too long.
Yeah, Kevin Costner. All the choices we make. But also with this week in Marvel as well, going back to them, they released concept art for Ultron and Vision. All right, so if you guys don't know who Vision is, he's basically, the robot that Ultron makes after he kind of goes fucking nuts, and he's like the perfect vision of humankind, or how it should be. And they're not using that storyline. What's going to happen? They've released backstories as well for Ultron and for excuse me, Ultron and for Vision. What happens is with Ultron's a failed experiment of Howard Stark and Hank Pym, they're saying. So that was like the two genius minds of their time. They made Ultron, didn't really work out, so they put him on the back burner. Tony made Jarvis, and he kind of corrupted Jarvis, and blah, blah, blah. You know, no strings on me type of stuff. But Vision is totally different from the comics as well. This time, Vision is not going to be made by Ultron. Vision is going to be made by Tony Stark, and it's going to be Bruce Banner. So the two greatest minds of this era, again, such as Ultron was made, so will be Vision. Vision basically is going to be a butler. I hate to say, like, the way that they put in the biography of Vision, he's going to be a butler. I hear, like, oh, he helps and aids the Avengers, whatever they need, like, yeah, they're just gonna be like, oh, come on, Vision, could you press a button like you used to do for Godzilla? Like, come on.
Or like Big O.
Oh, yeah, like, Big O, let's go, Vision, let's go. Yeah, no. No.
Showtime.
Showtime. It's not Showtime.
It's not Showtime, Vision. I'm sorry. You're going to take a seat because we too
busy.
No,
you're going to need to get a better backstory. Don't take a seat. Get a better backstory.
It's not... Now, like, I feel like the whole movie's going to be way too convoluted. First of all, you got the Hulkbuster in there. That's way too fucking up.
No, that's not going to be the problem. It's going to be the dynamic, because here's the thing: Vision and Wanda are supposed to be together. So I don't know, Wanda falls in love with the robot, because Vision was supposed to be either like a person who got transformed into Vision by Ultron, and because like he took his humanity and made it better, became a perfect Vision in the human spectrum. If you guys remember the old '90s Avengers cartoons, it was Wonder Man. If you remember in the comics, it was a lot of different storylines and things happened. But Vision used to be a human. That's why they were saying that they were teasing that Phil Coulson might be Vision, because Vision used to be a human who was tied in with all the Avengers. So that's what gives him the ability to betray Ultron and go back to the Avengers side.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
That gives the story complexity.
It does. If they make Coulson Vision, that would be cool. Because Coulson.
But here's the thing: they still don't know that Coulson's alive. Coulson is still dead to the Avengers, so we can't really do that.
Well, they can.
Well, we are blending the universe back. So yeah, we could possibly.
Because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., he's quite alive there. So.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he is quite alive. He is the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. now. I don't even know if they know that.
What?
Yeah. Phil Coulson is the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nick Fury is kind of doing his Secret Avengers thing. Like he's
right.
Underground making teams.
America, right.
Yeah, underground making teams, fighting crime, doing this thing. And he gave Phil I think it's called the Architect. Yeah, he gave him like the box that kind of gives him all the tools that he needs to rebuild S.H.I.E.L.D., and he's doing it, and it's fucking beautiful. If you guys don't, please watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on ABC. This is a great show. And everybody's like, oh, first season sucked. No, you just were impatient. That's basically it. You're impatient. You want them to throw everything at you in the first 3 episodes for you to watch it. I'm sorry. Marvel's shows don't go like that, but their movies do. Because the movies like, yeah, we only got 1 weekend to get $1 billion. Let's do this shit. But the shows, they can stretch it out.
It's a lot in that universe, that's why. It's a lot.
Yeah, it is. It's a hell of a lot. God, they just, like in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., because if you think about S.H.I.E.L.D. altogether, they have so many side stories that they could do, because now they've introduced Mockingbird, and they've introduced like Deathlock, and they've introduced the Inhumans, and they've introduced like all the agents themselves can have a damn like series by themselves, like because Calvary, who was an agent you never really knew about, was created for the show, is basically like the Black Widow of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She could be a badass character by herself. I love me some Agent May. So this is we also have some tragic news as well for this Weekly Geekly. One of our most beloved voices of the 90s, 2000s, Miss Christine Kamen, Kavanaugh, I think that's how I pronounce her last name. She passed away. If you don't know who she is, she's the voice of various characters such as Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory, Chucky from Rugrats. She was the niece of Darkwing Duck. She did a lot. She did a lot of voices that we grew up and loved on. She's made plenty of appearances on real TV shows. She's been on the X-Files. She's done a lot of good things. She was Oblina. I'm just going to now. Finally got it. Yeah, she was Oblina on All Real Monsters. She was Bunny Rabbit on Sonic the Hedgehog. She was Bam Bam on Cave Kids. Yeah. And yeah, she's also been on Cheers, Empty Nest, Wings. Love Wings. X-Files, Everybody Loves Raymond, and she's been in Jerry Maguire. Yeah, she's just like, she shaped our lives. Like, she was Babe. Come on, she was Babe, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just sad to see, like I said, a lot of greats go. And we also lost Casey Kasem, guys know as well. Like, it's just a lot of great voice actors that we have are slipping, and I don't know what's going to happen.
All of 2014, we lost a lot of people.
Yeah, we lost a heck of a lot of people in 2014. It's just
a lot of people.
Yeah, it's just crazy, honestly. It's just crazy. So I know with things like that, we can bounce back, hopefully. We do have a little bit of news from the tech side as well. It's not really gaming or so, but it is something that will make us all happy as hell. So Microsoft has finally released that they're getting rid of Internet Explorer. I'll say that again. Microsoft is getting rid of Internet Explorer. With Windows 10, they say they're going to fix all that shit. They're going to get rid of Internet Explorer, getting rid of the toolbars, get rid of your viruses, get rid of all that shit.
Thank you. Like, oh my God, Internet Explorer.
All we know about the new browser system that is codenamed Spartan. So Microsoft, Spartan, going to see that there's going to be a little Bungie in there just playing. If Bungie came out of a fucking browser, don't give me that face. Don't give me that face.
Spartan, really? Hold up. So you're copying Apple's Siri, and then this blew my mind because they decided to name the damn program Cortana. Ooh. So now, for everyone who has Windows 8, it's not even called Windows. It's not even called like Music or whatever. It's called Xbox Music. And now Spartan. Oh, the dick riding is so amazing.
God, so yeah, that's happening. That's happening. So, codename Spartan will be appearing on Windows 10. When they give us more information, we'll get it out to you guys. If it's called the Spartan browser, that would be fucking hilarious. But yeah, so
please just come up with something different before it actually comes out, please.
They will. You know how it is. They always give these code names and stuff, and then like once you get the code name, you get the real name, and it's nothing like the code name. So yeah, no worries.
I'm hoping. I'm happy. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed indeed. So with that all being said and done, it's going to be a little bit slow this week, but time for the music section. DJ Horus.
Oh no, not the music section. You know,
shut up, DJ Horus.
That thing that we probably don't really care about because we don't really tend to listen to mainstream music anyways. We just use our normal music outlets such as Pandora and Spotify and YouTube to get access to our music.
This fool.
What you mean?
All right, whatever. So this week, we had a announcement came out from Lil Wayne that he sent out a letter to Baby. If you guys don't know, him and Lil Wayne and Baby are kind of on the outs right now because Baby will not release the Carter 5 and also just other legal stuff, and that's why like Young Money has been a little quiet, and a lot of people have kind of left the label because they're not getting paid, honestly. But honestly, like for them to have so much money at this point, why is it still happening? But Lil Wayne is literally told them like, hey, if you don't release it, I'll sue you to get it released. It's my music. So when you have to sue your own father over your shit, that's kind of brutal.
It's kind of hilarious, actually.
It is kind of hilarious, but yeah. But what's your takes on that, DJ Horus?
What?
What are your takes on it?
I mean, it's quite strange because if it wasn't for Birdman, there wouldn't have been a Lil Wayne or Young Money to begin with.
Well, on that, honestly, I'll give it more to Juvenile than I would. I'll say Manny Fresh and Juvenile than Birdman.
You can give it to Juvenile because Juvenile really like publicized Cash Money, but it's like at the same time on the business end, it was really Birdman on that,
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, you would have not made all that money without Birdman and Cash Money. So it's just really weird to see that there's this huge dispute over an album, which according to the sources, he's not releasing it because apparently it has Dirty Laundry on there. So it makes you think, like, what was Lil Wayne thinking about when he was making the Carter 5 in the first place, to the point where he put Dirty Laundry in there for Birdman not to want to release it?
Well, you never know. Maybe that's how they got Bobby Shmurda.
See, no, Bobby Shmurda, hot nigga was literally like the most evidence piece ever, right? Throughout from the beginning of the song to the end of the song, he talked about shooting people. So there's no speculation that there's shooting at his brother. I can see that happening. So if you go to jail, what did you expect? If you act like a nigga and you rap like a nigga, then you're probably a nigga.
You're probably a nigga. Hashtag, you're probably a nigga. So, also this week, there was a video release of the interview that Macklemore did with Hot 97. Macklemore took his time, I'll say, and he did the right thing. He got his thoughts together, and he wrote in the morning, and he talked. Like, it was an hour-long interview, but it was amazing. Like, God, like, it was needed to be said. Like, they talked about white privilege in hip-hop, and they talked about a lot of the things that kind of went on between the beef with Iggy Azalea and Zayne Banks. They talked about Macklemore and his state, how his drug rehab is going, stuff like that. Talked about, like, being white in hip-hop. As I said, it's more of a double standard to the extent that we realize, because you expected to do one thing, but then as you're treated as another, and you still will never get the credit or respect that you want, except if you're Eminem. I just say it like that.
Like, it's not even. That wasn't easy. It took him like.
It took him 10 years to grind or whatever. But I said once he's like, because Macklemore can do the same thing, but it feels to say that Macklemore will never be accepted because they feel that he's too pop. And so they feel like to the extent that Iggy or any other white rapper that comes out won't be accepted because they're going to have to either be too pop or whatever. But as I said, if you guys watch the interview, as I said, they address a lot of the issues, and a lot of the stuff is so that it came out with the Zayne Banks versus Iggy thing, with Iggy on Twitter, Macklemore on Twitter, Macklemore's Grammy that he won, as I said, him and Kendrick Lamar situation. I said, all that's addressed and talked about. If you got the time, it's a really good interview, and I feel you should watch it. I'll put the link down below in the comment section, or I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, buddy. We like easy access out here.
All right, so with that being said, this has been an actual short episode this time. Our girl Doomsday, again, I hope you feel better. Hope you are coming back to us next week. DJ Horus, we got any hashtags? We know we said hashtag
get your balls beat up.
Yeah, get your balls beat up. What was another one?
Probably a nigga.
Yeah, hashtag probably a nigga. Hashtag probably a nigga.
I still promote the Save Storm because I feel like that's important.
Oh yeah, we still don't promote Save Storm. If you guys don't know, Storm is in a little bit of trouble. But as I said, the sales are getting a little bit up there. Hopefully they aren't going to cancel it and go the way of Fantastic Four. But we will be able to see what we can do with it. Here's what I'll say with this now. If you guys hit us up with any of your hashtags in the comment that you want to promote this week, we'll put them on our Twitter. We'll put them on our Facebook. So get out there, man. Get out there and let us know. So for this, any shameless plugs you got this week, DJ Horus?
Well, I guess because I can't really give out the information yet till it's finished, but I guess I can talk about the simple fact is that I am working on an audio drama for our own audio drama studio called Project Zion Studios. So, you know, me and the network head and a few other guys, we're putting on some new shows. G Diffuser's back.
Oh, yeah.
You know, for the guys who listen to G Diffuser, you know, that's back. So hopefully we can get more episodes to finish off the season. I'm going to be voicing Falco again, but when that episode shows up, you'll hear me. If not, oh well. But yeah, I'm working on the project myself. Hopefully we can get Bobo to do some recording.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing some audio drama work. I actually have a script that I'm going to be putting in. I'm not going to tell you. It's kind of top secret, hush hush.
You know, everything's top secret right now, but you know, there's some stuff in the works, so there's gonna be more content going out, and I've got Jukebox is definitely back for the main.
Yeah. All right, so for me, if you guys don't know, as I told you last week, we were doing the Black Lives Matter podcast, and it's going to be released this week. You guys will be hearing it either tomorrow or Monday. I'm going to probably put it out tomorrow, and you guys will have that link in the description below, and I'll also put up the link on my venues. Of course, Podomatic, it's going to be there. It's going to be in our WordPress, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. Whatever you know me at, that's where it's going to be at. Also, the block is returning. The block is returning. We've finally wrapped up our Christmas party. It was a long one, but yeah, we're going to release our Christmas episode, and then we're going to come back with our anniversary episode after that. So I hope you guys enjoy. And as I said, again, please support us, support Weekly Geekly. Tell your friends, tell everybody. Again, give us your hashtags, all right? So from your boy, your friendly neighborhood nerd, and your boy DJ Horus down there, signing off, and I hope to see you guys next week, all right?
Deuces.